So it could be, for instance, stand up and go for the Superwoman round table. For instance, let's just say that's what it is. And you will not understand that that thing, that action that was taken is directly correlated to that big dream. Because maybe you go for the round table, you will hear a strategy that has been broken. You will get, he wants to get you to somewhere. Because when you discover more of who you are, you will discover that you've already been acting out who you are since. There's one explanation that Ibilema Green gave us a time ago. Shout out to Ibilema Green, amazing friend. Right? She was saying that this is what we do with identity questions. We ask ourselves, I want to find myself, I want to discover myself. There's no cutlery here, but it's be nice to use cutlery. But let's just imagine. So this is a knife, and this is a chopping board, right? So the knife goes to meet all of us because we are all in the same cutlery set together. Hope I'm not sounding aspire to refire-ish. But because we are all in the same cutlery set together, the knife goes to meet the knife, and they are like, I want to find myself. I want to find myself. How do we find ourselves? And the other person is like, me, I don't know. The other one is like, find yourself. What's that? Self-discovery. Now I want to discover who I am, what I have been made. But as now as the person is there, I want to discover, the person is cutting. The owner will carry it and cut. Hey, I'm finding myself. I'm trying to discover my something. Bring tomatoes. We are finding ourselves. Bring onions. We are finding ourselves. And then one day, the knife is like, where do people go and sharpen your edges? And then the other cutlery is maybe the fork and the spoon are asking the knife, what edges? Sharpen what? We don't use to sharpen. You people don't use to sharpen. Why is that you people don't use to sharpen? People are not sharpening. Why? Because you were not made to sharpen. They were not made to sharpen. You think that all of you are the same. Let me use another analogy that I also got from Ibilema Green. Thank you, Ivy. But another analogy. All of us look like we are yam together. All of a sudden, they carry us, they boil. We all think we are good. We are all doing boiled yam things. They now boil the yam. They now remove the yam. Then, for one set, they will slice the yam. They will put inside frying pan. It will fry. It will come out. For another set, they will. What's the other thing we can do in yam? Okay, no, let's say not even roast. The boiled yam already is okay. It's set. It bring out the boiled yam, add stew. The fried yam, will now look like my own has a little bit addition. They now fried me. And here comes the other set of the yam that is thinking, okay, so it's just boiling. Okay. She thought it was good now because we are all boiling together. All of a sudden they put them inside mortar. Then they start pounding. So whereas the boiled yam looks like we are done, we are serving. Fried yam looks like, okay, we are done, we are serving. Somebody is still passing through process. Somebody is being pounded. And then pounded yam now comes out, they're now molding the pounded yam. And another person is like, okay, thank God, okay, pounding is over. Guess what? It's not. Because you have been separated. What are you? Oh, no. We're now adding plantain inside and then adding oil. So somebody is like, what has done 30 years. Let's just put it in that frame. I don't like to use these general examples. They are not nice. But let me use it because that's what we are used to. But somebody has done 30 years. You have married, you have born 2 children. And somebody is still doing no. And then you want to use a generic, all of us are, Yes, I know that God works with chronology. He does. It's all over scriptures, right? But then, there has to be an understanding of identity. There just has to be, especially in this time. There has to be a PhD in I know who I am. And this knowing of who you are is not a one time. It's so progressive.